tomorrow, I'm going to Philly to watch the Knicks game in Philadelphia. I'm standing on fucking business. You hear me? Your boy's out here standing on fucking business. I'm pulling up dolo. You know what I'm saying? One deep. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got a problem, they could come up to me face to face. I'm dolo. What's up? All right. You can catch me at Ishka Bibbles early in the day. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's going to Ishka Bibbles. I'm pulling up. I'm supporting the away team. All right, not the home team. All right. Tickets is way cheaper than over on in Philadelphia than they are in New York. So I had to take that trip. Knicks, you know what I mean? We doing our damn thing. You know, we got Brunson struggling in the first two games. But in my opinion, with Brunson, I don't. It's the defense, of course, playoff defense. That's to be expected, you know, for the playoff defense to increase in intensity and him to have a little bit more struggles than he did in the regular season. But in my opinion, like, I think it might be there's a little bit more to it, because as I watch the game, some of the shots that he's missing are shots that he should make, even with good defense on him, because he's made those shots with defense on him during the regular season. Like, you know, people draped all over him, chest to chest, contesting his jump shot, and he still made a high percentage of those shots. But there was another time where in the beginning of the season, starting the season was a bit slow. It looked very similar to what it does now. So I think it might be more of a flow thing, like, you know, that end of the season, you know, little few days off, going right back into you know, playoff defensive intensity. It might throw him off a little bit. He might have been knocked out of rhythm a bit. That's what I think is a good portion of it is what his issues are right now. And a Jalen Brunson game is coming. It's crazy that we're up 2-0 and Jalen Brunson has not been playing well at all. He's the only guy. Like, he's the only star we have. Nobody else is an all-star. Like, you could argue nobody else is even gonna make an all-star team on this team. Like, isn't that kind of crazy? Like, you could argue, like, and make a good argument. There's a good chance that nobody else on this team right now is going to make an all-star team. Who knows? Maybe Deuce McBride, though. My guy Deuce, man. He out here shooting that rock, man. He out here shooting that rock, playing his defense as regular. And he's getting into the paint a little bit more than he did at first when he started getting more minutes. That's what I want to see from Deuce more. Keep going into the paint. He's scoring even without shooting the three, well, like he did in the last game. And you see what he did to Max. He ripped the ball out of his hands like he got the Zion Williamson and shit. My guy Deuce, he got that dog, you know. You know what I mean? Deuce got that dog, you know. Anytime we looking for players, that's what they're looking for with this front office. Does he have that dog in him, yes or no? That's all they want to know. That's what matters. That's all that matters to me too, man. Do you got that dog in you or not? And Deuce got that dog in him. Brunson got that dog in him. Hart got that dog in him. Hartenstein, Mitch, Bodega 44, dog. Ruff, nigga. Dog in him. DiVincenzo's dog. Dog in him. Got that damn dog in him. Anyway, so Anunoby can't spell dog without OG. Now, I do want to mention this about Anunoby, though. We still haven't had an Anunoby game, let alone Brunson. We haven't had a Brunson game, an Anunoby game. Who else? Oh, Mitch game. We still haven't had a Mitch game. One of those, you know, because these type of players, man, certain players who they'll have a game, you know, like a few times a season, like a handful of times a season, where they can win the game all by themselves with that level of impact. And Mitch, oh yeah, I see, like he's questionable with that injury he's been nursing since his surgery. So yeah, that's a little nerve wracking right there. I'm not gonna front. It's a little nerve wracking. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. And if anything, we got Precious Achua waiting up in the rafters, waiting up in the wings, and hopefully everything's all good with him. And well, everything's all good with Mitch, and we see him playing out there tomorrow. So let me see here. But yeah, OG Anunoby. We need to see some more aggressiveness out of OG Anunoby. He's even said it himself that during his little hiatus that he had, he was looking to for ways to be more aggressive in scoring. And before he got injured too, he was there was moments in the game he would pick his spots to be more aggressive, especially when he'd be the only starter that was playing with the bench. He would take that time, sort of like how RJ did when he was still here, being more like the main guy off the bench. So we'll see how that goes. He's asking for like 30, 40 million a year. We're gonna need to see you put up some buckets, my guy. Now we're gonna need to see you put up some more shots. There you can say, "Oh, I want 30, 40 million," but like, bruh, who gonna pay you for that other than us, bruh? Like, no, we wanna give you the money, bro. We wanna give it to you. We got the money to give too. How about you just take some more fucking shots? You efficient, bro. Like, just I don't know. But I do like that about him. He plays in the flow of the game, but he needs to. I don't know, man. Brunson. You know what? As I'm thinking about it, let him rock, yo. Because we winning at the end of the day. Let's say he does score more, attempts more shots. What if we start losing more? Like, okay, like we get one positive, but we get a way bigger negative as a result because he's not moving the ball around as much, and it's just not. Things aren't in the flow of offense. People aren't seeing the ball as much. Things along those lines. He's not having as much energy on defense. So you know what? We'll figure this out as we go along. But that doesn't change the fact that an Anunoby game is due. All right, an OG Anunoby game is due. So you guys keep that in mind. All right, a Mitch game is due. Deuce. I need this. I keep saying this. I love Deuce. I might get me a Deuce McBride jersey. But we're gonna need to see a floater, bro. We need that floater. If Deuce gets a good floater game, sort of like how Quickly does, how Quickly has, he might be an all-star. He might be all-star caliber. No funny shit, bro. He's already shooting, like with the efficiency of guys like Steph Curry. Like it's not a game. This guy is real efficient shooting the basketball. And for half a season, that's not a small sample size. And now in the playoffs, not only is that not a small sample size, it's at the highest level of competition. He's shooting the way he is, and he's defending at the highest level. He's not just one-on-one defense, team defense. He's hustling. He's doing it all out there, and him also being able to score in the paint is going to open up his floor game as a point guard. Because with Deuce, one thing about him, he is a point guard. He got that point guard essence to him, that point guard IQ. I don't want to say IQ, but like he got that second nature to be a facilitator on floor general, like he was doing. Or at least an assist person, like a high assist type of guy, because that's what he was doing in the G League. That's what he did while he was in college. He's that type of player, and he can be that type of player in the league, but he has to be able to be a threat to score in the paint, so that way he can be able to kick it out. But if he's not driving to the basket as much, he's not that trade. He's not driving to the basket and scoring. The defense isn't going to respect it if he does drive to the basket as much as they would have if he was a high numbers guy when getting into the paint and scoring. All right, so if he's more of a threat while he's in the paint, he's going to be able to collapse the defense, kick it out to open shooters, be able to get them more efficient shots, and see his assists go up and better team play overall. So he is that type of player. it just, takes some time to adjust with the size and speed of the league. Most of the size, especially him for a guy who's what 6'1", 6'2". But guess what? He got that motherfucking dog in him. All right, Deuce the dog. Deuce. Man, I love that chant, man. That's my favorite chant right now. Deuce. I'll be in the bar. Deuce. Just fucking cause we throwing some mirrors in here and shit, man. Mirror. Deuce. It's my favorite chant. Fire. But yeah, them games is coming. Brunson game is coming. All right. Let me tell you something, man. Philly, y'all got some problems, man. Like, I got problems coming to y'all. That's the way I see it, man. Like, you still haven't had a Brunson shooting well efficiency game, which is unheard of this season. Nobody's been able to do that. That's why I've, like, also another reason why I think is him just being a bit out of rhythm. Even if you have, like, some reservations about what I'm saying, like, it's not gonna take long for him to get out of this type of rhythm. That's not what I don't think it's gonna take long for him to get out of back into rhythm, because it was only a short break from the regular season, and he adjusts. He's a high IQ player. He's gonna be able to adjust, and he's gonna be able to respond. He's just that type of guy. He's got that type of metal to him. Whether it's a bad game, good defense being played on him being out of rhythm, he's gonna figure it out. And the Jalen Brunson game is coming. And guess what? They're going back to Philly. They the Nova boys. Man, I'm sorry, bro. Philly got some problems. They got some problems coming their way, man. That's just the way I see it, man. I could defend Brunson good again. That don't mean you're gonna win, because it hasn't meant you won the last two games. You played them well. But we got Josh Hart going crazy from three. That's probably one of the biggest reasons what we winning and they game plan ain't working, is because of Josh Hart threes. What you get shooting 4, 5 threes the last two games? That's insane. Thank God. Let's keep that going. Oh my God. Let's keep that going. Oh my God. That would be fire if we kept that going. Oh my God. Let's go, Josh Hart. Oh man, that would be so fire. Oh my God. Alright, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get to my next 1,000 subscribers ASAP. Try and get to 1,000, my next 1,000 on YouTube. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, all the platforms out there. I'm going live tomorrow at Wells Fargo Arena in Philadelphia. Knicks versus Sixers. I'm going there. I'm standing on business. 10 toes the fuck down. Orange and blued out. Alright. And we're gonna be in there rooting for the home team, New York Knicks. Well, the away team this time. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Brunson. Yada, yada, yada. All that good stuff. Let's go. All right, anyway. Now, I'm going to be going live outside of games again in the future. Wait, Sunday they're in Philly. All right, so if it goes 5 or to the next series, I'll be in the area. I'll be going live. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow. Everything you need to do. Make sure you interact too. Comment, comment on the streams. Let me know you went here, and let's have a little back and forth going. And yeah, let's do that.